Okay, now this time let's find the difference of these two rational expressions here. So same thing, we will be applying these simple steps here. Step one will be find the LCM. So we want to find the LCM of the denominators since we have different denominators. So we will write 2x minus 2, x squared minus 4x plus 3. Now we want to express these two expressions here as products of their prime factors. So 2x minus 2, the common factor is 2. So we pull that out. We divide 2x divided by 2, that will give us x. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Now this time, this is a quadratic expression. So we will apply here our guess and check method. So let's factor out x squared, that is x times x. So you want to factor 3, positive 3, such that if you add the factors, you'll get a negative 4. So we have 3 and 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Now we need to have a negative 4, so both should have a negative sign. So negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Negative 3 plus negative 1 is negative 4. Now let's write the factors over here so we can do the Barbie-Stick method. So we have 2 times x minus 1. And then we have x minus 3, x minus 1. Now let's apply the Barbie-Stick method. So to do that, we will put a line on the common factors. So 2, we don't have a common factor for that. Put a line on it and write your 2 down here times x plus 1. We have an x plus 1 here. So we will write a line on those two factors. Okay. Times x minus 1. Now let's go to the second expression. There is one factor left, which is x minus 3. So we'll put a line on it. Now, putting a line on the factors is very crucial, okay? Because you would check from here that you already paired all your factors. So putting a line on the factors would help you not to be mixed up with your answers. Now, we go to step 2, which is f and n. So find the new numerators. So to do that, let's write first our new denominator, which is our new denominator is 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 3. 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 3. Remember, you have their subtraction, so put their subtraction. Now, so to find the new numerator, copy the old numerators. So that will be the first step. So that's x plus 2 here. And then we have here negative 2x minus 1. Okay, put them in parentheses. Now we will multiply our old numerators by the difference of the old and new denominators. So you would compare the factors. So 2x minus 2 and here. So it seems like it's a bit difficult to compare, right? So to easily compare, you go back to your solution over here, okay? So 2x minus 2 is right here. So you would compare. They both have 2, okay? They both have x minus 1. So what's the difference? The difference is x minus 3. So you will write the different factor in here. So that is x minus 3. Do the same thing with the second expression. So compare the factors. So denominator is over here, the old denominator. So x minus 1, they both have x minus 1. They both have x minus 3. So the different factor is 2. So you will write here 2. So now we are ready to do step number 3, which is to perform the operation. So to do that, let's write them in a single expression. So let's copy the denominator. 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 3. Now perform the operation here. So we will do distributive property. So x times x, we have x squared. X times negative 3, that's negative 3x. Positive 2 times x, that is positive 2x. Negative 3 times positive 2, that is negative 6. Minus, because you have there the subtraction sign. Okay, now we have here a negative 2, right? So in that case, let me place that in parentheses so we won't mix up with negative. So negative 2x times 2, that will give us negative 4x. And negative 1 times 2, that will give us negative 2. Okay. Now I have a parenthesis in the numerator. So let me simplify that one first. So let me copy the denominator again. So we have 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 3, x squared. So here we can simplify here as well. Negative 3x plus 2x, that is negative x. Then minus 6. Negative, so we will distribute this negative to these two terms here, which is negative 4 and negative 2. So negative times negative 4, that will give us positive 4x. And then negative times negative 2, that will give us positive 2. Again, let's continue simplifying the numerator. So we have the denominator. So that's x squared, negative x plus 4x, that will give us positive 3x. Negative 6 plus 2, that will give us negative 4. Now, for some, they might say that this is already the final answer. But I want to check because step 4 is simplifying. So we need to simplify if possible. So if possible. So I think there's a possibility because this is a quadratic expression. And here we have two factors of quadratic expression. So let me factor that out. So let's factor out x squared plus 3x minus 4. So this is a quadratic expression. We will apply here our guess and check method. So factor that out. Now factor out negative 4 such that the sum will be positive 3. So that will be positive 4 and negative 1. So that is the factored form of your numerator. So let me write that once again here. Let me write the factored form. X plus 4 times x minus 1. Then the denominator 2x minus 1, x minus 3. So there. So you can see that they both have x minus 1. So can we cancel that? Yes, we can, because here we are multiplying. So we are multiplying. Okay, so we can cancel that. So cancel your x minus 1 and your x minus 1 here. So your final answer will be x plus 4 over 2 times x minus 3. Others would distribute here. It's fine. So we can do that. So x plus 4 over 2 times x. That will give us 2x. 2 times negative 3. That will give us negative 6. So either of the two will be considered. Okay. So either of the two will be considered. So that's the answer.